Hey church family, Get Fed is back and into full swing, and the smiles on everyone's face confirms it. It all starts with dinner in the fellowship hall Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Then we'll break into our groups. The first weekend of March is going to be blessed. Check this out.
I do not want you to miss If Gathering, and here's why. Because we're going to come together, and faith grows when we come together. And we're not just coming together, a few of us. We're coming together around the globe. Last year, 144 countries joined us. Women all over the world, over 1 million women gathered together. You tell me that that doesn't change things. 1 million women around the world believing God. That changes the world. So you are not going to miss it, because we are going to watch God together, bring truth to the lies that we've been believing, help us scale the mountains that we have before us, bring light to the darkness that we feel pushing into our lives everywhere, and to tear down the walls that are dividing us. It can happen. I believe it. You'll see it if you join us March 4th and 5th. Come on.
This special conference for women will be hosted by Lakeside United Methodist Church. You can register on the Church Center app. If you aren't a fan of the tech world, not a problem. Give me a call at the office and I'll get you all signed up, and that's March 4th and 5th. Friday, March 11th will be a special day. We're hosting a concert by Jonathan White. Jonathan has one of the most gifted voices in the body of Christ today. He's back by popular demand, and the Lord will be lifted up high and we will be inspired. No tickets for this one, but we will be collecting a love offering for Jonathan. The doors open at 6 p.m. and the concert starts at 7 on Friday, March 11th. Friday, March 18th, we're going all out for one of our premier events that celebrates the special connection between dads and daughters. Our gym will be transformed into an enchanted venue filled with all sorts of activities for the daughters you love. Come bring your daughter or your granddaughter or that princess you love. It's always a memory-making event, and that's March 18th at 6 p.m. And please remember, pickleball is right around the corner. It starts on Monday the 21st from 5 p.m. to 6:30. The letters keep coming in for our MythBusters team. Thanks for bringing the questions. Dawn writes, Dear MythBusters, I know a 7th grader whose social studies class was covering myths, legends, and folklore. This course, which is part of our public education, classified the Genesis flood as a myth. The creation story is also called a myth. I thought, who would be better to tackle this one than our TLC MythBusters team? Is the Great Flood a myth? It's no secret that the Great Flood, in one form or another, is a part of every culture's history. Not only that, but the flood themes are too similar to be a coincidence. With the Greeks, it was Zeus, who desired to end the Bronze Age with a flood. Only Prometheus warned his son to build a chest to protect both he and his wife from death. In Hindu, Vishnu, a half-man, half-god, warns the first man on earth, Manu, to build a boat to be spared the destruction. The Mayans believed that one man, Teosipactli, survives a great flood by boat and repopulates the world. Is there a pattern developing? This makes absolute sense, considering that after Babel, the Earth's population was spread to all corners of the world, and the people took their flood story with them and adapted them to their culture. To physically prove that the phenomenon was worldwide, we can trace rock layers and deposits that span across the globe. Take a look at the chalk cliffs of England. These chalk cliffs are made of trillions of microscopic shellfish, and this can be traced across Ireland to Europe to Germany, Poland, and all the way down to Israel. This can only be attributed to a worldwide flood. And by the way, at the bottom of this cliff is where a young shepherd boy gathered 3 stones. So is the Great Flood a myth? Busted! Our team was able to find historical evidence that proved that a great flood did indeed occur, and science proves that it was also on a global scale. If this is your first time with us, welcome. We're so glad that you're here with us. Would you please find the welcome card in the pew in front of you, fill it out, and drop it in the offering plate on your way out of the sanctuary.